right, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us. This is Salem Smashfests on Sunday, August 27, 2023. We're playing, in my opinion, the greatest fighting game ever made. It is Capcom vs. SNK 2. Easy operation for the Xbox. As most people will know, this game is a follow-up to the arcade smash hit that was held at EVO for many, many years. And this game is quite different. We have Balfrog as player one, playing with Yamazaki, Sagat, and Claw, versus Dr. Dre, who is also playing C-Groove. We're doing an exhibition. We're going to highlight all the grooves and all the changes. He's playing Rolento. Oh, Joe Higashi and Blanca. So right now, you see Rolento doing his Rolento things. These characters haven't really changed much from the original arcade edition. C-Groove pretty much has stayed the same, but there is a big difference that you no longer can... You can counter cancel your moves into the roll, but you no longer inherit the glitch of roll canceling with invulnerability. So now this is an honest game. They're gonna have to actually play it straight up. They can't just sit there and down back all day. So Rolento getting in there, trying to bring down that guard. Yamazaki challenging with that standing round. It's a very good poke, has a lot of horizontal range, has decent recovery as well. Don't know why he did that. He goes backwards, not forward. So it's a very good anti-air jump tool. And Rolento, he can get out of this corner real quick. If he presses 3 kicks, he will do a hyper jump across the screen. It's actually a really good mobility tool. Yamazaki locking Rolento down with the dust up. Is he gonna pick him up? No, he just puts his hand on the shoulder. Joe Higashi, very nice color here, nice and dark. Joe is excellent. His crouching slide, he got buffed up in this game, has less recovery than the arcade. So Joe doesn't get changed that much, but he does get that better slide. Well, I don't know if Dre knows about it, but oh, that's a good heel kick right there. And Joe does have double tornado on his fierce punch. And that's a punish right there. Oh, he dropped it. Looks like Yamazaki putting in some work though, getting about more than halfway done. And CBS 2 is an interesting game because it does allow you to have the ratio system. So you have a total of 4 points in this game, and right now they're doing the standard 2-1 ratios and then 1:2. But you can set it up the way you want. The only thing you can't do is 4 characters at once. That was a nightmare for CBS 1 players. Where you can just basically have games of a whole bunch of ratio 1s over and over and over again. So we got the battle of the 2 Muay Thai champions, Sagat from Street Fighter and Joe Higashi from the Fatal Fury series. This is an interesting battle because they both kind of do the same stuff. I mean, they're both Muay Thai fighters, but they do them in different ways. Sagat is known as a zoner, and he has very long limbs. And Higashi, he's got the better projectile, and he also has really long limbs himself. And he can actually contest Sagat a lot in this game. All right, so Sagat comes out with a victory. And Sagat has been nerfed pretty bad in this game. He still can do all the Sagat things, but he can't abuse Crashing Fierce, and the Fierces, they have a little bit more recovery on them. Blanca, to me, is the best character in this game. He still has a lot of his Blanca shenanigans, and he really didn't need roll canceling a lot in the arcade version to be good. He was just solid all around. So the only thing I noticed that they did with Blanca is on his rolls. If you stand block them, it puts him a little more vulnerable, so he bounces a little higher. So if you stand block his rolls, he does seem to have more recovery. Blanca coming in, he's the killer of guard. Unfortunately, this is a bad matchup for Blanca. Claw does pretty well against him. And I'm not shocked that Balfrog knows that Dre is a big Blanca enthusiast. Came in second yesterday in Street Fighter 6 bracket here in Salem. And right now you're seeing the Blanca shenanigans. You're seeing Blanca. This is CVS 2, folks. Yes, it's a little different, but Blanca's still a mainstay. Good throw, walk-up throw, careful, he's got low 3. He downs back, he can just punch him. And C-Group does not have the ability to stop that level 3 in the air. You know, they say, oh, beautiful answer. Here we go, we've seen a super, no super, and he loses the first game. So, Balfrog with the first victory. And right now, we're just doing an exhibition. We're just showing all the different grooves. So, right now, there's really no point in the score, but it is showcasing what the differences are. Now, A groove in this version is a little bit nerfed. In the original game, you had a lot of frames of invulnerability that you could do both in the air and on the ground. In this game, they lessened the invulnerability in the air, but they added a little bit more on the ground. I guess they didn't want to give people a free way to jump in as long as you had half a bar. So, yeah, you can still anti-air. I mean, you can still blow through stuff on A groove in the air, but the window is much smaller. It was like a big window before. You just GP, so that has changed quite a bit. And we'll see if anyone has any customs. I'd like to see what the Sagat custom is. But right now, Yamazaki keeping his distance. Yamazaki's very strong in this game. In the arcade version, roll canceling's really helped out with his pressure. But in this game, he's still solid because now, without roll canceling, this is what I think makes Yamazaki better. Roll canceling kind of ate him up because his pokes and stuff were really out there. But now, without roll canceling, he can actually play his game. And right now, we're having a neutral battle. That's going to be a punish. Oh, it's a sweep. That's okay. It's going to get the knockdown. And Sagat right now, about to get his guard broken. And that's one thing about this game that's great. The guard meters do change. They physically look the same, but in reality, they are different guards. There are different lengths. For instance, I'll speak about it when we get forward, but A groove, I think, has the same guard meter as C groove. Okay? So now we have Kyosuke. Kyosuke is an interesting character. He was pretty much bottom tier in the arcade version. On this version, they gave him a launcher that hits a little higher, so he can do air combos if we move to the Marvel vs. Capcom. You have to understand, Kyosuke originally came from a game called Rival Schools United by Fate, and they do have launchers with air combos. So Kyosuke does have that in the arcade version, but it's a lot harder to hit. I don't know if they sped up the animation or made the hitbox better, but it's actually a viable tactic for him in this version of the game. Number two, he does a lot more damage. He was quite anemic in damage output in the arcade version, but here they bumped up all his attacks by 5 to 10% depending on which button. Also, because there's no roll canceling, people just don't blow him up for free like they were before. So like I said, this is a new game, and Kyosuke, I wouldn't say he's great, but he's now a force to be reckoned with. He can lock you down pretty good because you simply can't escape it. And Dre, getting on Hibiki. Now this is a ratio 2 Kyosuke, so he's going to do a little more damage against Hibiki than just ratio 1. Oh, Dre trying to do some fancy smanchy stuff there. Didn't work out for him. Hibiki, a very solid character. She's from the Last Blade series. She's excellent in this game if you know how to play with her. She has a really easy custom. You basically swing back and forth on the controller. Both gentlemen are trying to set something up here, and he gets a throw. I mean, Kyosuke just abusing that very slow overhead, and I know some of the CVS2 veterans are like, no, you should just blow this guy up. Well, this is not the arcade version, first. Kyosuke is actually playable in this game. Yes, we have new characters in this game. They're not really new, but nobody ever touched them before, so they're new to most people. And there you go, that actually wins. That is an overhead. It was an overhead before, but nobody knew. Because nobody played them.
This is gonna be a match to remember.
Claw is, even though Claw is facing 2 characters, he's actually in the lead because he's ratio 2. So, now we're gonna have Claw versus, I think that's Honda. I think Honda's next. It's hard to see. Yes, we got Honda. Honda's got a very simple custom. It's basically headbutts all day and then 100 hand slap to bring you in. So this custom's pretty simple. Oh no, okay, he started it off, but you need to go into the up kicks and then you get him in the air. Alright, we're seeing some action here. Now, Honda does have a command grab in this game, so you can get him pretty good in there. Dre is using hitbox, and Balfrog is using his Xbox controller. And this game plays very well with modern controls, as long as you have an adapter or something. I know the Blitz fight boards do have support for Xbox, so this will work with a Blitz universal fight board. It works, just plug it in with an adapter and you're good. Oh, he caught him on the cross up there. Very smart by Claw. Oh, this looks like it's going to be a battle. Now remember, Claw's ratio 2, so he does a little more damage than what Honda would do. going after that guard meter. And like I said, A groove and C groove, I believe, have the same guard meter. And it's not per character, it's per groove. All right. Well, it looks like Balfrog, he's got C groove and A groove locked down. And now we're going to go to, personally, my opinion, the strongest groove in the game. This is P groove. Now, P groove has short jump, and it has the delayed wake up, just like you do in the other Street Fighter grooves. But the thing that changes P groove the most, it has the parry system from Street Fighter 3. If you press forward, you will block high attacks, you'll block mid attacks, and you'll block attacks in the air. If you press down, you will block low attacks. I don't mean blocking, I mean parrying, but they call it blocking. When you actually block an attack, it's called guarding. So basically, you're parrying high attacks and parrying low attacks. Now, the major difference in this game versus the arcade version is they added the Street Fighter 3 super canceling. So you could do some really crazy combos in this game now. And from what I've seen, they do not scale in damage. So you could put on a big pain of hurt. Like for instance, Keith Howard has a move called JA kick, which is, I believe, half circle forward kick or half circle back. It's one of those moves. He also has a level 3 super called the Deadly Rave. In this game, if you do his roundhouse version, the third hit is a knockdown on the JA kick, but the first 2 hits, you can easily hit confirm into his level 3. So, this game is a lot like Street Fighter 3 now. These gentlemen will have the ability short hop. A short hop is not the same as the SNK grooves, or actually SNK games. You have a little bit of delay when you land after a short jump, but you can cancel that delay with a special move or a super move or even a roll. Now, being that they don't have rolls, they're just going to have to do a special move. So, you can see some really crazy stuff. Like, instance, Ryu could do a jab DP into a Shinku Hadouken and like it'll hit. So for those Street Fighter 4 fans out there, you don't even have to do a dash cancel, it just works. And right now, Ryu, Dre looking strong. Guile is very strong in this game. His recovery is really quick. And remember, guys, you can parry. I haven't seen one parry yet. Not yet. We haven't seen one yet. I think they're just playing the game right now. But there we go. We saw a parry, folks. We see they're playing Street Fighter. Oh my goodness. Guile has you in a really bad spot right there. It's tough. Guile has a really long low forward. He's got strong anti-airs. It's just really tough to beat. But his flash kick's only one hit. Easy to parry. One hit. Oh, that. Oh man, he could have made him pay for that sweep. Now, Vega in this game is actually very strong. Dictator. He did the core top. He has teleport. He has the what they call the paint defense, which eats up projectiles. So, yeah, what's it called? He can do a lot in this game. His scissor knee is safe if you space it out properly. But both characters are at full gauge, and their supers are level 3s. And like I said, even without the campers, they still go through a lot of stuff. Oh, that should have been. Oh my goodness. That. Oh, very good parry there on the first hit. Good fake out by Dre with the Psycho Fist. And, you know, they're playing Street Fighter. This is basically it. Street Fighter, they're trying. Oh, you can punish that. No. Okay, that's the punch I would have done, but that was definitely a punish there that could have happened. And oh my goodness. This is, oh my god. This is close, guys. This is close. He's got he's sitting on that level 3. Oh no! There's so many chances there to take advantage. Now, Blanca's an interesting case. He can do short hop into electricity, hold his charge, and then go right into super. It does work on Pigru. Remember those super cancels, they do a lot of damage too. A lot. Alright. Are we going back to Claw vs. Blanca again? Yes. Now, a lot of stuff that Claw does against Blanca, basically hitting him out of the air, won't really work anymore if Dre, and that's just free. Don't do that. It's not safe. You can't do that against Claw. He's going to punish every roll every time. So we're watching this match right here. This is the quintessential match. Claw is like the anti-Blanca in this game. You see a lot of people playing with Claw just to fight Blanca, which is... Oh my goodness, what a perfect roundhouse. And yeah, we just ate it right there. It's close, guys. Vega's sitting on that level 3, that P group power. Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. Trey finally gets on the board with 1. And like I said, we're not really keeping score. This is an exhibition. So that was P groove, folks. It is better than the arcade version. The super cancels out a lot. And now we're going to the second biggest change in the groove. This is now S groove. So S groove is based off the King of Fighters 94-95 meters, gaining by basically charging up. So what S groove has, it has run because it's an SNK groove. It has short hop because it's an SNK groove. And here's the thing: if you hold down the 2 strong attacks, the 2 power, basically the fierces, they will charge up. And instead of rolling, they have something called dodging. So you don't move anywhere, but you're invincible. You still can be thrown, but you're hit invulnerable. So you can see some shenanigans with that, and there's dodge attacks. Certain characters, they have a dodge attack that's really good, and that's advantageous them for to play S groove. There are always 2 dodge attacks per character. One of them is a cancelable normal that can combo into moves, and another one's a straight up knockdown. Every character has that. It's a universal thing in S groove. What's nice about S groove in this version, the charging time is significantly faster. In the arcade version, it took a really long time when you're maxed up to get supers. In this game, you still have the unlimited level 1 supers when you're flashing danger, but now when you're flashing danger, the faster, the longer you hold down the charge, the faster the bar goes. So it's actually a really good tactic. Oh my goodness, and Joe is just going in there. Also, another big buff for S groove, not only is the meter faster, but S groove, the supers do the most damage in the game. That is correct. So the supers went from being pretty much normal damage to now they have damage similar to what K groove was in the arcade. You have the most powerful level 3 max supers in the game with S groove. So if you want to put on the pain, and as you can see, Ryu is taking advantage of this really good level 1, just chucking it out over and over again. And Dre's got to remember, he can dodge it. It's just a projectile. It'll go right through it. See, I wouldn't even block it. No, it's going to get hit. Now, Dre himself can do the level 1s, but his level 1 isn't that great. It takes a lot of startup. Also, one thing I forgot to mention, in P group, the guard meter is short. P groove and K groove, especially K groove, has a very short guard meter. You can take advantage of breaking people. And as you go, that's the dodge attack. Basically, Joe did like a little sway. He pressed that attack button and knocked Terry across the screen. So it's a really good tactic to abuse. Here we go with Kyoto again. Very excellent S groove character. His level 1 is annoying as hell because basically he's throwing all those little cross covers left and right. Ray has won the P group round, so 2-1. So now it's on S. Now Kyosuke does have some tactics to get out of all this stuff. And Kyosuke's supers really do damage in S groove. This is an interesting match right here. I don't get to see Terry versus Kyosuke often, so I'm curious to see how they fight the neutral out. Very good. Now, Kyosuke himself has a super just like that. Close up the back. He basically throws a lightning on the screen. See, I would contest all projectiles that Terry's got. All right, here we go. Are we going to see the Rival School super? It's that double half circle back kick. You see all the Rival School characters come out and help Kyosuke. Oh, he could have done it right there. But he didn't do it. He still got it. I don't know if I would have done that, but gotta watch out. Nope, that doesn't work. It's just simply not out there long enough. Now, Blanca S groove is actually quite good because his dodge attacks are actually pretty solid in this game. They have a lot of reach, and you know, with Blanca, you just look at that dodge attack. See what I mean? That's basically his roundhouse, and it becomes a knockdown. So you can basically poke around Blanca's dodge attacks over and over again. And now we're back to Claw versus Blanca again. Characters we're seeing over and over again. We're just trying them out in different grooves to see what's going on here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Nice. Very nice tactics by Dre. Using that dodge attack to full advantage. And now, when you're on max, you do get a damage buff. I think you get a defensive buff too. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know you get a damage buff. I think your defense buff comes in on end group, which is the next group that we will be showcasing. He's doing a little hopping around. He's hopping for joy. It's a tough situation for Blanca right now. Pretty much Claw can sit around and down back, so he's going to have to use short jump. Dre does play King of Fighters, so he knows that short jumps are a thing, even though he's just using hop right now. See, I can't really be coaching from the mic, but I'd be not throwing out those block balls because it's just not a good idea. And does Claw have it? Chip. There you go. So that's another one for Claw. So that was S group, folks, and believe me, that group got it's. And I actually like it, and it's not just because my name is Steve. I actually like S group. So now we're going to N group. This would be for the, I guess, the more modern KOF players, the people that started with like KOF 98, 97, 98. This is more what they call the advanced mode in 96 and 97. So you have basically the same stuff as the other SNK groups, which is running, but now you also have short hop, and of course you have rolling. Now remember, there's no roll cancel, so N group pretty much doesn't change that much aside from the roll canceling. The same activation stuff is there, the same shenanigans you get. You could actually do inputs while you're activating, which is kind of some broken stuff, but now we're seeing Morgan, and Morgan's run in this game is very similar to her dashing in Darkstalkers. This is one of the nicest things that they added for her. It really turns her around in terms of mobility, and we'll see some shenanigans right now in N group, I'm sure. I know Balfrog really enjoys this character because she has that. See what I mean? You could change the trajectory of a jump too. And because there's no roll canceling, there's no one-way out answer. So you have to deal with this now, which for Morgan players is a good thing. And she does have chain combos. She does play like she does in Night Warriors. I mean, they limit some stuff. We don't have Dark Horse or anything like that, but Balfrog changing the trajectory of the jump, short jump, make a dirty cross up. This is a game right now, folks. Now we're playing. I actually like Morgan quite. What are you doing? You're getting heated up by Morgan. Look at her with her hand on her face, looking so pretty. Yeah, if you don't know how to fight Morgan in Darkstalkers, fighting her in this game, as long as she has the run stuff, it's going to be tough. Now, she can do her Darkness Illusion in the air. It's basically what do they call a Raging Demon input. So it's like jab, but it's a hit. It's not a throw. Oh my goodness, Morgan running a train right now on Akuma. That's a wrap. That is a wrap. Morgan making it look easy. Balfrog, like I said, he likes Morgan, and she's solid. And that's the thing, in this game, the pressure is very different. You can't. There's not a real crutch anymore. You actually have to play the game now. And Blanca's got the tools. He can keep Morgan out of it. Oh. So it's not a sweep, but Morgan did her job. She's a ratio 1, and she got down to the anchor of the team. Hibiki is up right now. Hibiki can destroy Blanca very easily if you know how to play. She's got the reach. She's got counters. She does very well against the Blanca man. And right now, Hibiki's trying to keep the distance. He's up a character, so he can basically lame it out and let Blanca have to come to him. Or I should say her, this is, Hibiki. But yeah, this is the... Now... Hibiki very strong in this game as well. She's a solid neutral character. Her combos hurt. She's easy to play. She's just a good character. Very solid. They kept her very similar to her last Blade incarnation. I heard she's actually in the latest Samurai Showdown too, so she's a pretty solid character overall. I like her. She's cool. I really enjoyed that they brought her into the game from CVS1. Very nice bread and butter combo right there. Blanca not having any answers. Dre not used to this kind of level of play. This is actually a good play by Balfrog, and he wins it easily. The Morgan Hibiki combos just was too much for that Blanca to handle. And that's a good example that a lot of the things in this game are unexplored because you had other answers that are so much easier. Now you actually have to play this game and you're seeing things that people will show a little glimpse here and there, but now characters can actually play their game plan in place without feeling abused. In my opinion, that's a good thing. Variety is a good thing. So, you know, people are like, oh, well, this doesn't have certain things. I'm like, well, yeah, this is like a season 2 of this game. So we're going to the final here right now, K-Groove, which is, I never thought it was controversial in the arcade. Basically, you just run away as soon as someone's flashing red. The way it works is, it's an SNK group, so you do have running, and you do have your short hop. There's no rolling, and there's no dodging, okay? So what you basically have is kind of like what's called the Just Defense system from Garou Mark of the Wolves, where if you block at the last frame, your character will receive a little health boost. That's right, they get health back, and they also negate some of the negative frames. It's not as good as parrying. Parrying, you still keep your momentum, and it eliminates all negative frames. But it's definitely better than just straight up guarding. And also the big thing is the meter. On the bottom there's something called the rage gauge. So what happens here is, as you can see, as Morgan's hitting Joe, he's taking damage, and as long as he's getting hit, his rage gauge is built up. So right now, Joe can throw out a level 3 super. Now, in K-Groove in the arcade, those things hurt. In this game, they are now the least damaging supers in the game. That was a major change. They are no longer going to dominate the match. Another thing about K-Groove that they nerfed is the guard meter. Look how quickly Morgan has destroyed Joe's guard. K-Groove now has the shortest guard meter in the game. So people that have K-Groove just can't sit there and just wait for you. They have to attack. I think it's a good change. So we have Ryo from Art of Fighting, very excellent character. He has a lot of moves here as opposed to K-Whip 15. But he's a good character, good representation. And Morgan's just going in. Dre is not having any answers for this Morgan. That is a command grab. It range is poor, but it doesn't matter. She's in your face. Balfrog playing this game, doesn't care. Morgan, it's just simple knockdown stuff. He's just doing a couple. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, he could have finished him right there, but that's okay. Oh my goodness, with the short hop. Morgan cleaning up, enjoying this running group stuff. She's fun to play, guys. I mean, Morgan's really good in this game. You just, you know, have to know what you're doing to fight against it. Look at that deep crossover from the big body. Another deep crossover. Gotta be careful. He's got that level 3. He can do the shot to the earth and hit both sides. Oh, blockable. Blockable is active on frame 2. It's almost like a Dragon Punch. It's really, really fast in this game.
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
All right, Hibiki dominated Blanca at the last setup. Let's see if Blanca can find some answers here. And that is an overhead right there. That's Dragon Punch kick. It is an overhead, and you can link a normal after that to get a knockdown. Very good answer. Blanca doing, it looks like he was a little lost out there. Come on, Dre, we can make this a match. You got level 3 now. No, see, here's the thing, they both have K-Groove, so if I'm fighting someone with K-Groove, I'm pressing buttons, I want it to break their guard. So if I'm red, I know I have a damage boost, I'm going into the break their guard. Oh, very good bread and butter, and is this it? Yes, he gets that off. Now, Hibiki is flashing red, that rage gauge. Oh, that was a fail level 3, and that connects, and it's over. Finest KO. The eyes have it. All right, so that was the exhibition, folks. And we are now going to go to a first to 3. It's going to be a first to 3 now. So now you could say they're quote unquote playing seriously. We'll see how that goes. It looks like Balfrog, I would recommend he stay with a running groove and play with Morrigan because Dre does not have an answer for Morrigan at the moment. And he is following the advice. He's going to K-Groove. He's going to Morrigan. Go to Hibiki, characters you like and play with. And probably should play one. I don't know. Might go to Sagat. We see Sagat there. Remember, folks, it's first to 3. All right, so they're picking their characters. So Balfrog is going with Morrigan, Hibiki, and Haomaru. Haomaru is a very solid character. He doesn't have to do much because he's just solid. And now we've got Goki, Joe Higashi, and Blanca in C Groove. So this is for all the T in China, first to 3. Now, here's the thing. The Morrigan stuff, Akuma can't get out of it because Akuma does have a teleport and it's pretty fast. So unless Morrigan sets up a safe jump, Akuma can't get out of her shenanigans. There we go. Dre knows the answer here, but unfortunately, Akuma has very low life and he can get dizzy real easily. And we're just watching the Morrigan stuff. He could have stopped that. Oh, that's a punish. And as a low forward, I always thought that was a weird animation. Her front leg goes behind her neck. She's Morrigan. She's a succubus. She can do what she wants.
This battle is about to explode. Fight!
Joe trying to put the pressure on. If I'm fighting a K-Groove character, I'm going to try to blow up their guard. They have the shortest bar in the game. Hit that guard bar. Now, you got to be careful. She's flashing red. She can wake up Darkness Illusion, and it's going to hurt. Oh, very dirty. I'm seeing the setups here. Punish that. Oh, nothing. Very nice. Higashi, nope. See, I like Joe with the short hop. He can get a lot off that, those rushing punches. Oh, very good tick throw. Yep, you can air block in C Groove. C Groove and A Groove both have air blocking. Nope. She's just eating up clock right now and stopping that level 1. And my goodness, 2 characters down. Morrigan cleaning house. All right, can Blanca make a comeback? It's very, very possible. First thing, you got to get the problem out of here. Morrigan right now is being a problem in this game, and Balfrog is just staying away, eating up clock. It's very much like KOF that the longer the match takes, the less life recovery for the winning character. So, playing a basic turtle game, just trying to just get him out. As you see, Soulfist does not go full screen, but it's enough to harass you. And it's a pretty good angle. She can do it from a back jump. She can do it from a forward jump. There we go. The problem's gone. Now we have Ibiki, and Ibiki is a more neutral-based character, so Blanca can eat her up, but Ibiki is very strong against Blanca. She can mess Blanca up. She has a lot of answers for the Blanca stuff. She has good range. Her recovery is poor, but because the way Blanca, Blanca balls are, oh my goodness. Oh, he could have done the jutsu right there and really hurt Ibiki on that failed throw attempt. Okay. Gotta be careful. She's flashing red. It's dizzy. Finish her off. Should just jump kick sweep would have taken care of her. That's the thing is Blanca's ratio 2. He's going to inflict more pain to Ibiki because she's only ratio 1. That was a bad move right there. That was a bad choice. And we're just looking at this right now. There we go. So, Haomaru, he's very limited, but what he does is very good. Very strong normal, strong poke game. Doesn't have to do much to get his point across. Literally, just basically, you're getting stabbed. See? He's stabbing you. He's got very little mix-ups. There's not much to Haomaru, but then again, his normals are so good, you don't need to. He's just a very good beginner character. If I was telling someone to start playing this game, Haomaru would be the character I tell him to play with. You just learn how to play with this character. You learn the game better with him. All right, so that's 1 for Balfrog. Remember, guys, it's first to 3. Are we going to see Morrigan again? Yes, we are. Hibiki again. Balfrog is staying with this team. He likes the way this team works. He doesn't have to worry about meter management too much because it's K-Groove. It does carry over from round to round, but it does not carry over from character to character. Dre looking for some answers throughout the roster. The Morrigan stuff, you basically have to use someone who uses a teleport to get out of it, or you just have to guess correct on your blocking. You have to basically, you know, notice what the angle is and try to come up with a solution. He's bringing Dictator in. Dictator's a very strong character in this game. I'm assuming it's a Capcom. No, it's an SNK. No, it's a Capcom group, right? Let's see here. Yeah, he's playing A group. Okay, so Dictator has what's called the custom called Paint the Fence. It's a very good one. You basically start it off with a scissor knee, and it puts him in the air state. And you do scissor knee, carry him to the corner. And when you're in the corner, you just keep doing the Paint the Fence over and over again. It's basically that move where he puts his hand down, you get 5 hits, and you just repeat that over and watch the life bar melt. It is high execution, but it is doable. Level 1s are not that invincible, so her sticking out that low forward was good. Command grab. Akuma does not have an answer for this right now, and he just got whiff punished. Morgan has pretty good normal, so...
This battle is about to explode.
Alright, so Dictator right now is trying to figure out how to get past this. Now remember, Dictator can eat those fireballs with that Aqua Ray, or you can just get around him. I mean, Dictator has a lot of mobility, he jumps really high. And also, you can roll. Rolls are punishable in this game, but yeah, you can just get to go through them, so. Oh my goodness, here we go. Oh, dirty cross-up, he's doing it again, and that's a fake cross-up. And he's going it again and again and again. Balfrog is loving this game right now with the short hop shenanigans and the running and the changing the trajectory.
Live and let die.
Let's see some dirty stuff from Morrigan. Here we go. Set up with the fireball coming on in. Blanca can get away from this with electricity. He just needs to punch it out early. I don't know if Dre has the execution for it. And it's a very good tactic right there. Look at that. Just running right through. Very nice. Oh, another cross-up. Okay, finally Dre figured out, okay, I can stop this garbage. And you can stop it. You just need to figure out what you're going to do to stop it. But Morgan not having any of it. Yes, very good, Dre. So he figured out an answer. Unfortunately, he's down to like 80, you know, he's down like to 15% life. Is he going to get some back? Let's see. He got a little bit back. All right. It's possible. There's a possibility. If he kills the Hibiki fast, he gets enough life, he can take care of Haomaru. This is going to be tough because you don't want to jump. Oh, very good short roll. It's a big throw. Very nice. That's a Blanca tactic right there. Dre showing his Street Fighter 2 Blanca skills right there. Oh, this is going to be close. Yeah. One more hit, one more touch by Hibiki, and Blanca's gone. Yep, there you go. So that's 2-0 to Balfrog. Okay, we're going to the third game. I've already updated it. It's 2-0. All right, third game. Can Dre get one on board? Come on, Dre. Come on, you got to hold it down, bro. Hold it down for the Blanca love. You know you like that Blanca Fanta. That Blanca Fanta. He likes the Blanca. Balfrog sticking with his team. And watching this game is a lot more action-packed than watching other versions of this game. Just sitting down, back, and characters people have no fear for roll cancel anymore. It just opens up the gameplay quite a bit. All right, we've got Morgan going after Hagashi. She covers a lot of ground really fast. Look at that that dash. And it's basically her run, and it moves her up. And I think the biggest thing they did is they changed the trajectory. It's just like Darkstalkers. So she is coming in. She does not respect the tornado. Oh, good answer by Joe. Now you gotta be careful. She's flashing red. She can do some damage now. Oh, we're using parry groove. Now you can do light Tiger Knee into double cyclone. That is a thing, but he needs to get D groove in there first. He doesn't have the meter yet. Oh, broken guard. Both of these grooves have short guard bars, so all it takes is one mistake. One Tiger Knee is all it takes. Oh, very good whiff punish on that command grab. Oh, double armpit super. Someone get this man a can of right guard. And no one knows what right guard is here. Great. All right, so Dr. Dre now up by a game, final round here. Oh, and Hibiki slashes him right in the face. So we got Hibiki versus Koki once again. Now remember, folks, this is P Groove. P Groove has the parries and it has a super cancel. So something you could do is going to be Tatsu. You can do a light Tatsu into uppercut, and then while you're in the air, you do this fireball super. That actually works, believe it or not. The cancel window for this is ridiculous. Oh, Goki pushing him back to the corner. Good throw. All right, here we go. Here's the red. Very smart. Very smart. Wait that red ball out. Almost gone. It's gone. Now you can come and attack. See, Dre's finally picking up on the game. Unfortunately, it might be too late. See, after that DP, he could have done super fireball. Would have caught. Oh, he was trying to go dirty with the raging demon. Trying to go for that demon. Oh, this game.
This is gonna be a match.
Let's see what Blanc can do. There are some really evil raging demon setups in this game, but you have to set people up for it. Right now, I'm just watching the action. Good answer by Blanca right there with that slide. But you can't just throw the Blanca balls out. No, don't do it. All right, she's flashing red. Careful, she's flashing red. She hits it with a level 3. Your comeback's gonna be really tough. Beautiful parry into Blanca ball.
Oh my god!
You saw that coming. That was a nice one right there.
Go for broke.
All right, here we go. So Hamaru. Both grooves have low guard. As you look at that P groove is already halfway done from the sword. Oh, punish that. Yeah, you do. Well, that's okay. Hey, it's better than him getting away for free. Oh. Bam. That is not safe. Okay. Oh, it could have punished with a level 3. It's okay. It's okay. It's still there. It's still there. Oh, I got a munch with some Japanese, huh? Let me get some. He jumps, it's over. All you have to do. He can just defend it. It's just one hit, so just defend is very, very possible. That was an interesting bait right there. Not much. No, that's a bad move. And that's it. 3-0. Balfrog takes it with the CVS 2 exhibition. Thank you everyone for watching this game. It is the best game. Go out there and play it when you can.
Versus
Thank you.